Did you know that the melody of your telephone ringtone has a unique story attached to it? Let's travel back to the 19th century, the era when telephones first gained popularity. It was a time of vast innovation, and with it came a lack of standardization, especially for something as simple as a telephone ringtone. Each inventor, in their creative prowess, opted for their own distinctive set of tones. Enter Thomas Watson, a brilliant engineer, who changed the game by suggesting a uniform tone sequence. The number 1 was assigned a ding-ding-ding, while the number 2 was given a ding-ding. This simple yet effective system brought coherence and uniformity to the cacophony of different ringtones. So next time your phone rings, remember the ingenuity of Thomas Watson that brought uniformity to our telephone ringtones. His creativity is a testament to how even the smallest details can have a lasting impact on our daily lives. Have you ever wondered how many hearts an octopus has? Well, brace yourselves for a fascinating revelation. Unlike us humans who make do with just one, octopuses are the proud owners of not 1, not 2, but 3 hearts. Now, you might ask, why in the world does an octopus need 3 hearts? It's all about efficiency and oxygen distribution, particularly in an aquatic environment. You see, 2 of these hearts work exclusively to pump blood to the gills, the octopus's respiratory organs. Meanwhile, the 3rd heart has the vital role of pumping oxygenated blood to the rest of the body. This unique adaptation means that our 8-legged friends can distribute oxygen more effectively throughout their bodies. A handy feature when you're living under the sea. So, when you see an octopus, remember, it's not just a creature with 8 legs, but also with 3 hearts. Do you know what hippopotamonstrosis squipedaliophobia is? It's a mouthful, isn't it? This term, which is one of the longest in the English language, is ironically used to describe the fear of long words. Yes, you heard it right. Hippopotamonstrosis squipedaliophobia is an incredibly long word, with a whopping 36 letters. It's a paradox in itself, a word that's inherently terrifying to those who fear what it represents. Imagine having a fear of heights and the term to describe it is Mount Everestophobia. It's a similar situation here. The term is composed of several parts. Hippopotamus and monstrous are embedded in there, perhaps hinting at the enormity of the word. And sesquipedalio comes from sesquipedalian, a term for a person who uses long words. The phobia, at the end we all know, signifies an irrational fear. Isn't it fascinating that the word for the fear of long words is itself a long word? Have you ever wondered how many $1 bills it would take to reach the moon? Well, it's a curious question indeed, and the answer might surprise you. You see, if you decided one day to stack $1 bills in a towering pile, you'd need quite a lot of them to reach our lunar neighbor. But just how many? According to NASA, the average distance from Earth to the moon is approximately 238,855 miles. That's a long, long way. Now, a single $1 bill has a thickness of about 0.043 inches. Using that measurement, you'd need to stack a whopping 457,612,182,688 $1 bills to reach the moon. That's a lot of George Washingtons. So, if you ever find yourself with a surplus of $1 bills, you now know what to do. Do you know what a Google is? Let's dive into the fascinating world of numbers, and discover this mammoth term coined by mathematician Milton Serrata. He was the nephew of another mathematician, Edward Kasner. A Google isn't just a fancy word for a large number. It's a specific figure, the number 1 followed by a staggering 100 zeros. To give you an idea of its magnitude, consider this. A Google far exceeds the estimated number of atoms in the observable universe. That's a whole lot of zeros. Now, you might be familiar with the term Google. This technology giant adopted its name as a playful twist on Google. It's a fitting tribute to the vastness of information Google aims to organize and make accessible online. So the next time you use Google, remember the story behind its name and the vastness it represents.